Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming to this important event organized by the Ministry of Research and Innovation together with the United States of America Embassy in Bucharest, with the Universitatea Politehnica in Bucharest, and the Executive Agency for Higher Education, Research, Development and Innovation Funding. The conference is part of our effort that we are paying in order to draft the new research strategy, the smart specialization strategy, and the instruments that will be used to implement those strategies. We are also aiming, of course, to strengthen international cooperation, because science and technology, like many other issues and challenges, cannot be done by a single country, by a single institution. Therefore, cooperation, in particular international cooperation, is strongly needed. As you will see, the conference is organized on two panels. The first one on technology transfer and the other one on the role of education in entrepreneurship. However, you won't see long and extensive presentations from the speakers, but short and conceived ones. The event is designed to be very interactive. Please don't hesitate, don't be shy to raise questions. We have excellent speakers, we have excellent moderators. There is no stupid questions, therefore the speakers are here to answer your question in the best possible way. Of course, we will not solve all the problems, all the issues that we'll have, but at least to find appropriate answers to the things that we are concerned. Again, the contributors are the speakers, the panel moderators, and you. The conference, the event will be successful if all of us will be successful and interact. So again, don't hesitate to ask questions. The two panels are organized in an interactive manner. Now, because I don't want to spend too much time, I would like to invite our distinguished guests, the head of the organizations that facilitated this event, and I would like to invite the first, Mr. Nicolae Hurduc, Minister of Research and Innovation, to give a few words here at this event. Thank you very much. Minister, please.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, several challenges like climate change, mobility, scarcity of resources, pollution, stay ahead of us and should be taken appropriately. Understanding them and finding the right solution are even more challenging. Governments should be deeply involved in these efforts, and politically founded programs are already available, while taxpayers, society at large should benefit from the effort. A common international effort is required, therefore cooperation it must. On the other hand, day-to-day, life could be improved by supporting small enterprises in delivering new products, technology or services that are going to improve their competitiveness to become a real economic driver. In this respect, public policies should be drafted to serve citizens and channel resources towards these goals. We are happy to see something of crucial importance for Romanian private funding is more and more involved in developing ready-to-market products by themselves or cooperating with public research and innovation organizations, with risk capital companies. We see private accelerators and hubs that are very active in supporting development of new products, new services, innovation in general. We have seen in the last years several successful exits, and this is a positive signal showing that things are moving. It means that Romanians still have not only talents and brilliant minds, but also successful entrepreneurs able to start an innovative company from an idea, to grow it and to pass it to large understanding that will bring it to global level. We are very proud to see that the first Romanian unicorn started from an idea and now raises hundreds of millions euros from institutional investors. In the future, we should strengthen cooperation between public and private organizations for the sake of a smart economy. New manufacturing technology, key digital technologies, advanced materials, artificial intelligence and robotics, next generation internet, advanced computing and big data, and many others are domains where we will find the jobs of the future. Today, we'll change opinions and views on how to boost innovation, cooperation, and development of technology transfer mechanisms. Good practices, various examples of innovation and technology transfer will be presented. Technologies are an indispensable part of answers of various challenges that are today in front of us. They will impact the everyday life of citizens as well as all business sectors. Education, research, innovation have to be an integrated environment, the foundation of a better life in society where talents should find the perfect ground. Romania have to learn from the best innovation, from the most successful in drafting public policies in innovation. Therefore, cooperation with United States organizations at all levels should be increased, and Ministry of Research and Innovation is committed to this. We would like to thank the United States Embassy in Bucharest for supporting now not only this event, but being close to us in identifying the best solution for innovation policy. We are thanking to our hosts and to our partners for being together with the ministry team in fostering innovation and international cooperation. Last but not least, we are thanking you, those who are participating to this event, who deserve a very good framework for innovation and research. Thank you for your attention, and I wish you a very successful event.
Thank you very much, Minister Hurduc. I'm sure that we will do all our best to draft the best policies, especially in innovation. It is now my pleasure to invite Mrs. Abigail Rupp, Deputy Chief of Mission at the United States Embassy in Bucharest. Mrs. Rupp.
Good afternoon, Mr. Minister, Mr. Rector, distinguished guests, entrepreneurs. It's a great pleasure to be here. The activities today, where we're looking for ways to emphasize and expand the role of universities in teaching and supporting the entrepreneurs of tomorrow, is vitally important in advancing Romania's economic competitiveness. As some of you may know, today many people in the United States and other countries are celebrating the holiday of Halloween, where we talk about scary things like ghosts and goblins and Dracula. But today, we're here to talk about a different spirit, the spirit of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship drives economic development. Our goal as policymakers and educators must be to create an enabling environment that nurtures and supports entrepreneurship in our communities and supports an entrepreneurial spirit in our students. A coherent institutional framework to support innovation through technology transfer, knowledge transfer, intellectual property rights protection, and entrepreneurship can be a game changer for Romania. With access to the latest research and technology and the brightest young minds, universities are an essential component of a healthy entrepreneurship ecosystem and must play a role in turning new technology into commercially viable products and services. A legal infrastructure that allows universities to benefit from turning groundbreaking academic research into market-ready products creates the right incentives to spur innovation. In the United States, new companies developed using academic expertise or inventions, known as university spin-outs, provide many benefits. In 1 year alone, new ventures formed using technologies developed at Yale University created 1,000 jobs for highly skilled workers in economically disadvantaged areas near the university. Spin-outs also serve as a tool for faculty retention and recruitment, as faculty members and universities alike benefit financially. Of course, every so often, a company or a technology spins out of a university to become an enormous success. Hewlett-Packard and Google, both founded by students at Stanford University, are famous case studies, but we have a great example here as well. On October 4th, Romania's extreme light infrastructure nuclear physics facility in Mogorele signed a contract to develop a groundbreaking gamma beam source with Lynxian Technologies, a California company founded on research developed at the National Accelerator Laboratory at Stanford University. Another case, perhaps lesser known, from Florida State University is one of the strongest examples of the possibilities of successful technology transfer. In a major breakthrough in breast cancer care, Professor Robert Holton first synthesized the life-saving drug Taxol 25 years ago. The university patented Dr. Holton's work and partnered with Bristol Myers Squibb to take it from the lab to hospitals around the world. Thousands of patients have benefited. To date, the university has received more than $351 million from Taxol, the most royalty income from any university-licensed technology in the United States. Again, a game changer. The United States government explicitly encourages and enables this type of technology transfer and research commercialization through programs such as the National Science Foundation's I-Corps program. Through I-Corps, academics and researchers learn to identify valuable product opportunities that can emerge from academic research. They also gain skills in entrepreneurship through training in customer discovery and guidance from established entrepreneurs. In this program's first 5 years of operations, I-Corps trainers worked with more than 1,300 teams at more than 270 universities, resulting in nearly 650 new startups and more than $300 million in follow-on funding, including 6 startup acquisitions. The program supports the development of the next generation of researchers, scholars, and knowledge workers, preparing future research leaders and creating a STEM workforce that is equipped with up-to-date knowledge and the experience needed to address our current and future challenges. These efforts are important because the most powerful entrepreneurship education programs are interdisciplinary, incorporating fields from engineering and technology to biochemistry and the social sciences. Thinking across boundaries to combine insights enables us to address complex problems like climate change, global public health, or data privacy. We at the U.S. Embassy are proud supporters of entrepreneurship and innovation, often working in partnership with the Romanian American Foundation, RAF. We work closely with RAF on many education and entrepreneurship initiatives, including ways to improve business-related education in Romanian universities. In particular, the RAF Fulbright Exchange Program with the University of Rochester in New York gives Romanian professors and administrators a first-hand look at how American universities teach entrepreneurship and incorporate it into the curriculum to impart an entrepreneurial mindset to students across diverse disciplines. The 24 RAF Fulbright alumni to date have founded an NGO to ensure this program expands its reach into Romanian universities. So by engaging university professors and students, by showing the advantages of thinking of the next steps in innovation and invention, by producing entrepreneurships who will start businesses, create jobs, together we can create a better future. Thank you for joining us today. I look forward to some interesting conversation, and thank you for what you're doing to advance the entrepreneurial spirit in Romania. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Rupp, for very encouraging words, and I'm sure that not only these events, but the whole innovation process will be, let's say, strengthened also together with American partners. I would like now to invite Rector MihneaCostoiu, let's say, probably, and let me quote someone, probably the most important organization here in the event. Thank you very much, Rector.
Thank you so much, Mr. Director Vulturescu, but thank you so much, Mr. Professor Vulturescu. We are colleagues here in our university. Your Excellency, ministers, distinguished guests, dear colleagues, dear students, welcome in our university. Welcome in this conference. I have a speech, I prepare a speech, but after the message offered by Minister and for Mr. Abigail, I changed the idea and I speak about what's happened in our university and I speak what's happened in Romania and I speak a little about our problems. First of all, the university, it's three important messages. First idea, it's trust. The university, in special our university, but not only, the university offers have a special relation with the market, special relation with the students, special relation with the professor, normal, and the trust is the idea. University offers trust in this relation. Very important not only here in our university, not only in Romania, United States, in many other countries. Very important because we built this trust many years. Second, we offer here in our university, and the university offers the opportunity. Very important. All the Ms. Abigail speak about Silicon Valley. It's near the university. The opportunity. Offer the opportunity in front of the students, young researcher. And we have some accelerator, some model in our university. Our very small Silicon Valley. I'm very happy because Răzvan is here, Răzvan Ruginiș, our colleague and friend. We start here now, 10 years ago, first accelerator in Romania, the innovation labs. And very important, we start the innovation lab, and now we are partnered with Rupp. And thank you so much for this very good work together. And very important message offered by the embassy, the ambassador, you're present in innovation labs, and today in this conference in front of our colleague and friend. Repeat, we start our accelerator in our university with very good results, not enough results, but very good results. Last but not least, it's the network. Very important to speak about network in front of our students because we have problem in Romania. This is the truth with brain drains. Our students don't finish, most students don't finish the school and talk about the new exciting provocation, the startup, not in our university, not in one university, but it's prepared for talk about this and realize the first private experience, but don't understand the importance of the network and the opportunity offered by the university. And the American model, it's very good model. And I'm very direct and very honest. We invest a lot of money in research, in human resources, in infrastructure, in research infrastructure, especially in the last years. Also, in our university, we invest more than 500 million euros in the last decade in research infrastructure, research in general, and human resources. But very honest, we don't learn enough about our entrepreneurship. We are not prepared enough. Our students, we prepare very good workers, very good workers. We offer in the market very good engineers, and with us it's a chief of company, very good friends and very good relation with our university. But we don't prepare enough entrepreneur. And repeat, the American model, it's a model. We have a very good relation the last period, and we start our program with Berkeley University. It's a state university, important for us, state university with state university, because the private university have a other space for discussion and negotiation with the private sector, but the state university have some problem, like in our countries, some problem, not identically, but it's very important for us repeat the American experience and American model also. So in special, can we talk about the university autonomy? Because if we don't have very good rules in the state, we don't have space for develop the university and this entrepreneurial environment. Last message. We work, you talk about the laser, our laser valley. With Adrian, we work many years and with Minister for develop the project and the ideas, but not only the project, it's important. I'm very happy because some director of institutes from Magurele is here. Thank you so much for your coming here. And ladies and gentlemen, in our idea, it's very important to understand the potential of Romanian researcher and the potential of Romanian professor and young researcher in special. Because we have ideas, we have resources, it's necessary to learn to change this idea in money. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rector. Indeed, the mission of a university is extremely important in shaping the new generation, shaping the next generation of entrepreneurs, engineers, and so on. I'd like now to invite the last but not the least, Professor Adrian Curaj, Director General Adrian Curaj, probably the most important partner of the ministry. Thank you very much, Adrian.
Thank you so much, Viorel. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, good afternoon. I'm so pleased to be here. And because I am the last and just the one before nice, beautiful discussions, I try to stretch a little bit my intervention, but also stretch just to cover everything and focus, to be very direct and touching some key subjects. I want to challenge you. We are here, as Viorel said, in the context of preparing the next programming period, 2021-2027, smart specialization and research development and innovation strategies. Guess what? It's about something between 18 and 20 billion euros for Romania, and we have to be smart in the way we invest this money. And because we are talking about smart specialization and research, development, and innovation, and in the context of tech transfer, subject of today's meeting, and entrepreneurship, I do believe the way we approach tech transfer will be essential for us in our attempt to build a coherent innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystem in Romania. And tech transfer and today's event, I see today's event as something important on this direction. That is why, at the end of the discussions, I hope a kind of policy recommendation paper or a white paper to have with your comments, with your thoughts in a way for, let's say, advising the decision makers for what have to be done for the next programming period. But, dear colleagues, because it is about such a big challenge, amount of money and things covering from basic research to the entrepreneurship, all different things, I just want to put some pieces of some of the existing pieces of a possible meaningful jigsaw. And I will say about some initiatives, what is happening between Romania and the US, between Romania and in Europe, and I will put some challenges and maybe some programs for the next programming period dealing with tech transfer. First, it was already said, rough Fulbright program. I will not go into details, but it is amazing, interesting. It is already a well-established program. My question is, what's next? Because rough, no way to continue delivering such a program. We have to invent something coherent for moving forward in this direction. Of course, in educational programs, in developing the capacity itself, let's have this question open because it is something I do believe it's a key. The second one is something we benefit from the European Commission under the umbrella of policy advising. We receive a nice, beautiful advice through the policy support facilitation about startup, scale-up, and entrepreneurship in Romania. A lot of recommendations. Unfortunately, it was published in 2018. It is still on hold. And I do believe there are enough recommendations there to be put together. Is a nice, beautiful puzzle pieces to put in the meaningful jigsaw later on. And World Bank pilot on I-Corp, it's something also meaningful in northeast and northwest of Romania. And I do believe in the question, and what next? If it's proved to be interesting, what next? What kind of program we will blend between Romanian money and European money to make things happening later on? There are also some experience in Romania, and I see here our colleagues from Cluj and Constanța and even the Politehnica University of Bucharest. There are some good experience with European flavor in tech transfer. And I see also this experience as puzzle pieces, very nice to be put in a coherent way. However, it's not enough. It's not enough at all. That is why, together with us today, there are two nice, beautiful persons. I do believe they will come with an amazing quality of information and with their experiences from two different, not totally different, but flavored different experiences. It is about what has been done in Ireland, Knowledge Transfer Ireland. Dr. Alison Campbell is director of the Knowledge Transfer Ireland. And I think the program could inspire us in doing something meaningful. But my question is, are we capable to twin our efforts and to have a nice, beautiful collaboration? Because it is not about copying. Copy and paste doesn't work in tech transfer, in entrepreneurship. We have to be inspired by what is happening and to develop our resources, our own capabilities and resources in Romania. And I have a lot of positive energy in this direction, but also we need a kind of predictability and continuity in our programs. But also we have a totally, not totally, but from my point of view, I will say what, a different kind of experience. Dr. Elsie Randall is the director of the, for the Innovation and Partnership Office at the Lawrence Livermore National Lab. It's coming with the tech transfer experience from a public research organization. National Lab in Romania, National Research Institute. Definitely we are talking about university. Here we are hosted by the University of Bucharest, but we have a nice, beautiful and meaningful network of national research institutes with a lot of powerful and a lot of energy, a lot of tech transfer capabilities to be developed in the future. So all these things are pushing the boundaries of our decision for the next. And I will also challenge you a little bit. Try to imagine Romania to have for the next programming period a program inspired by what was happening for the last 10 years in Ireland, developing the human capacity in professional capacities of people in tech transfer. I will be very much happy to see, but it is something from top down. I would prefer to see something bottom up, and why not to have for Romania around 20 twinning grants for 20 universities of Romania or national research institutes, working with 20 entities, universities or research institutes from Europe, because I hope to use European money for this, to partner 5 years program to develop their capacities, sorry, I don't know what is happening. To develop their capacities, so from bottom up, developing the capacity of tech transfer. I am looking forward with interest to such pieces of a whole in a meaningful way put together. But also, it is not about copy and paste, because I hate this, inspired by others. Why not to foresee and to plan a kind of a few hundred innovators going in US and having also a period spent in Europe just to develop knowledge and networks between our innovators, between innovators in US and something new with innovators in Europe. Of course, we may talk a lot. There are a lot of things, including our institutional interest to develop a nice, beautiful collaboration with National Science Foundation, because there are institutional things done very well in US, and National Science Foundation is doing amazing well in SBRR program, and their experience, much closer to our experience as funding agency, will help us a lot to pilot something new and interesting. Not copying, but being inspired and doing in our personal way, just because we want to have something sustainable. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the success for today's event.
Thank you very much, Adrian, very inspiring. And thank you all distinguished guests and speakers for your inspiring speeches.